yeah. What's up? Shades hanging out with you guys. What's going on? As Shades of Metal is gearing to come forward in studio right now. We're getting ready for this. Stemm is hanging out as of right now. And these guys are probably just as psyched as I am right about now. Look at this. Here we go. They're already starting. There's one. I'm waiting for the whole phone line to fill up right now. You guys have been going nuts for these guys. I swear to God. Guys, go ahead. Get in the mics. Hold on here. Get right in there, guys.
Hello.
Hey. There they are.
What's up?
They're here.
Hello.
Stemm in studio. Oh, well. It happens. As special guests in studio tonight. And I believe the mics are all working now.
Hello. We on?
Are we all on here?
Hello.
I think we are, except for that one.
Chips.
Did you push buttons again? No. Well, we'll have to gather around 3. Oh, well. We tried. Shades of Metal, Stemm in the house. Guys, get right in the mics. Hello.
What's up?
Everybody's here.
Hola.
¿Cómo está, señores?
Muy bien.
And they've basically taken over the IM. So if you've been IMing requests, they've taken over. I've lost control. That's it. I'm done.
We're rewiring it.
The station will be down in about 1 hour.
Well, let's get into it.
It's going to cause a nuclear meltdown.
I'll be totally honest with you guys. I'm probably one of your newest Stemm fans. So
That's awesome.
So I'm totally happy to say I am now a what do they call them? Stemmites? I don't know. I saw a term.
What was that?
It's a debate.
I saw a term from on your message board. I don't know, but Stemlin. That's what it is. So I guess I'm one of them now.
That's the power of radio.
I was one before I was in the band.
And so, you guys, thank you very much, by the way, for coming in. Like,
Thanks
I
for
am
having us.
so happy to have you guys here. And I was telling these guys off air, because this job doesn't pay me squat sometimes. I have another job. My other coworkers are about to kill me because this is all I've been talking about all week. And I can't remember the last time I've been this excited about having guests in studio. This is insane. Like, I think these guys are ready to just start making fun of me because I have this grin on my face. It's amazing.
We'll wait till we leave.
Okay, great. Thanks.
First, we'll attack Steve's
You're
pants.
excited. Feel these nipples.
Oh, Billy.
And questions have been coming in. Let's start off. Let's get a little history of you guys for the people that obviously, and I don't know how they haven't heard of you guys by now.
Well, first the English came across.
Let's hear a little bit about how you guys came together and stuff first.
We came together a year and a half ago. 2 separate hardcore metal bands going through some problems, and we basically, each band needed what the other band had, musician-wise and stuff, and we've gotten along for years, respected each other, decided to, get together as one unit and carry on. So, we're still playing music from both bands and writing, as we go along and stuff. But it's been one hell of a ride so far.
And actually, I will admit the first time I saw you guys perform was with Chimera.
Awesome.
A couple weeks ago at the Icon. Unbelievable. I mean, I have never been so floored in my entire life.
Wow.
Honestly, I was floored.
It was a big deal for us to be coming through our hometown on that tour, It was cool.
Yeah. And honestly, I even I'm going to thank Chimera for bringing you guys along on this one and bringing you home, because it was fantastic, absolutely amazing. And a lot of people don't know, you guys are actually pretty much independent from anybody right now.
Yeah,
pretty
we
much.
do everything on our own, basically.
Sometimes, sometimes we like to be on our own
Right.
stuff until that time is right where we feel it's, we can move up. But
And you guys, like, I did my research, okay? And if you
you're not
guys,
gonna ask us what our favorite color is. And
I'm going to
like
get
that.
into the crazy stuff in a little bit. Don't worry.
how
Let
many
me,
guys are in the band? There's 5 people here, but stuff like that.
TJ, Dan, Steve, Joe, and Rich, Stemm in studio, and they're going to totally
Blue.
make fun of me after they leave. I know it. You guys actually, you guys are on the UFC album that's going to be coming out, or it is out.
It's been out.
It's been out. Only unsigned band on the whole album.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah, we've been doing a couple things like that. We're unsigned, but we work hard. Doesn't matter to us. We're in the same category as all these other signed bands, and we're out trying to do the same thing. So, they have the record companies behind them, and when we just count on our friends to help push us along and keep us afloat and take us, to that next level. So, to us, it doesn't matter. It's
It's a little more elbow grease for us, but we're all still in the same boat.
Yeah, we get a lot of support and help from our friends. We do it on our own, but they're part of the team.
there's
You know,
a lot of
it's-
behind the scenes with this band.
Yeah.
And the great thing is that Mark Hunter, guest vocals on your demo.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
How did you guys pull that one?
We asked them.
Really? It's that simple?
Same hometown too. So
Yeah.
we were there recording.
Yeah, we were recording in their hometown. And we're the same place they recorded Impossibility of Reason. They had actually just come off tour. They had just gotten in from Europe. They were home for maybe 8 hours, and they all came down to the studio to hang out. We asked Mark to sing. He went in the back room, listened to the track, came out with the words, and yeah.
But
you should have seen us in the control booth while he was recording. So
Yeah, amazing.
it was like dead silence. We're all just sitting there watching him, and it was awesome.
And you guys, your first show was with Seven Dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's unbelievable just as a first show.
Well, that show was booked before we were actually together. The old Stemm lineup had that show booked, and we were basically helping each other out in those beginning months, fulfilling obligations of previous shows that were booked, and that was one of them. And that just happened to be the show that we came out publicly, as a band, and debuted a new song that we wrote together in a couple weeks, and that was it. From that moment on, it was a solid thing. So
Yeah.
That's insane.
There's a lot of middle fingers that we got to stick out that night.
And you guys also, a lot of people don't realize, not only UFC are you guys part of their wonderful musical collaboration with, Xbox games, PS2 games. I mean, let's let everybody know what games they can hear you on.
Xbox UFC Tap Out 2, Xbox Sudden Impact, and PlayStation 2 Sudden Impact. It's also a UFC game. MX World Tour featuring Jamie Little. That's a motocross game that just came out.
Yeah, that one has like our newest material on it. Until I Die, Holding On.
four tracks
yes.
actually on that game.
That's awesome. That is just completely like I'm floored, honestly.
So are we.
Niagara Falls boys make good. This is
You
great.
made mention of us being an unsigned band, and a couple months ago we were in the top 10 on musicchoice.com. We were number 3 over bands like
Mudvayne,
Mudvayne,
System of a
Trivium.
Down.
Lamb of God.
Lamb of God and Crowbar were only above us. We're the only unsigned band in their top 10.
That's amazing.
And they're most requested. It's bizarre, we every day, we hear something, we're like, how did that happen? Where'd that come from? It's like, we have no idea. And it's, for all the work that we do, there's so many people out there, our publicists and, our message board, we have a ton of people on there, and they're pushing us in all the right directions. And, people are taking notice, and it's incredible, to wake up and somebody calls it, hey, we're number 3 and the most requested music choice. It's like, when, friends of ours in like Chimera or whatever, like every time I turn on Music Choice, you guys are on there. It's like bizarre, like we don't know how that came to be, So yeah, we're very fortunate, very lucky,
Word around the campfires, we do pretty well at the Interactive 8 at 8 here too.
Oh, absolutely.
That kind of shocks us too. We're in LA and we find out we're number 1, or we're on that tour with Chimera, and we get calls from friends. I heard you on the radio. You guys are number 3 today. It just blows our minds. Like it's a lot of support, and it comes from so many different angles. It's so hard to, to pinpoint it and thank just so many people. It's just great, man.
Yeah. The one thing we said about being on that Chimera tour was how fortunate we were. Chimera could have taken a million bands on that tour, even though it was 8 shows just to warm up for their new material and stuff. But they picked us and asked us to do it. We didn't even open. We played second, and that was such a huge thing for us. It was like an average of 1,000 people a night on the tour. And it was great. And, the same thing here at this station. It's like you guys could have picked 1,000 bands, that you guys could have played, and for some reason you guys picked us. I mean, it's just, can't thank you guys enough. And we know it's the fans also that just keep calling and hammering and stuff, and we thank you guys. And it's amazing and stuff. It's like a dream come true and stuff. So.
I think I speak for everybody here at The Edge when I say, you guys effing rock. And I am going to support these guys 100 and let me see, 10, 20, 30. Screw it. I'm just going to give you guys my full support. How's that?
It's not Canadian, is it?
No, it's not. Not at all.
110 Canadian.
Which would equal how much American?
Oh,
man.
Canadians, we love you. Canadian Todd, I know you're out there.
Well, we're going to get back with more with Stemm. The crazy questions are coming up next, guys. Right. So get ready for those.
All right.
We're going to keep going with Shades of Metal. It's Slayer right now.
Yes.
Divine Intervention on The Edge. Let's get into some questions here. Some kooky ones. Dream band to open for, either collectively as a unit or singly.
I'd say Metallica.
Yeah. Metallica.
To blow them off the stage.
So is that kind of the uniform response?
Yeah, that's kind of
Okay. You don't seem too happy about that.
No, it's a tough question. We've already opened for so many dream bands, like Seven Dust and Biohazard. Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
Damage Plan.
Craziest tour experience.
Losing our bass player. We had to play a show on the Eye of the Liger tour with Chimera. Our bassist was on Chimera's tour bus for the night, and Steve didn't make it. The bus broke down on the way to Long Island, and we waited to the bitter end, man. We just couldn't do it. We went up there and played without him, and it sucked, man. It was the worst experience I've ever had on stage. I'd rather have my guitar break than not have my buddy next to me jamming along.
Any other wacky tour experiences?
Vegas. Las Vegas.
TJ woke up in a window.
TJ woke up in a window in Las Vegas.
For the AGM Grand. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we played a glorious soup kitchen in Ohio.
In a church.
Yeah, lost the tire doing about 70 miles an hour. Woke up to screaming and fire. Yeah, are we all right? We all right?
All right.
Something on the wing.
California was good too.
Oh yeah.
Our engine keeps on
Four
dying.
times.
Yeah.
It's known for doing this, but we'll try. We'll see what happens. when we're in
I have a tendency of getting bombed and getting into mischief.
Not remembering what happened.
I black out a lot. King of blacking out.
Opening the door in Las Vegas, knocking on TJ's hotel room in Las Vegas before we went out for the UFC, and swings open the door. He's in a towel, and he goes, "Did you bring me here? I have no idea how I got to my room. I woke up in that window right there with a Guinness
We had
in my
pictures.
hand." And we had pictures of him in that. Someone got in his room and took pictures of him also.
I quit early that night. I found myself swimming in Jägermeister, and I was on a dance floor alone.
Joe Rogan was yelling at the UFC producer for going out drinking with us the night before, and then TJ took him out drinking after the fight the next night and lost him and stuff. So he,
You would think Joe Rogan, of all people, would be down for going out drinking.
we finished him off early Friday night. He was, he had enough. TJ was
I was
screaming at him.
calling Bruce Buffer a pussy. A pussy willow. And told him to
recovery.
drink and, you know. And then the second night it was strippers, shots of Jaeger, lap dances, the producer of the UFC, and some girl doing nitrous next to me.
Note that the producer of the UFC was not giving lap dances.
Yeah,
And yeah, it was interesting. I lost him.
yeah. We all broke off that night. I fell asleep eating that night next to Danny in Vegas and stuff. So.
Danny got his hand stuck in a bottle.
Yeah, he got his hand stuck in a bottle.
I mean, one of our roadies get his hand locked in he slammed his thumb in the door of our rental van. And
Right outside the Whiskey A Go Go.
The key was about 10 buildings away. And he's just we just imagine him with his
Ladies.
thumb in the door. Hey, ladies, how are you?
Whiskey
rental
A Go
van.
Go sold out. Our roadie's got his thumb stuck in the van right in
Steve-
front of the club.
TJ and I were doing a shot at the bar, and Steve comes running. He's like, "Rich, TJ, we got a Todd garbage the other night." We thought he said got into a fight. And we start marching outside, and Steve says his hand's stuck in the door. We turned around and went back and got it.
Laughing and walked back.
Oh man!
There he is
Speaking
with
of
his thumb stuck in the van, going, "How you doing? Hey, ladies."
The rental.
speaking of Whiskey A Go Go, let's get into this one. Any closet hair bands that you guys like?
Skid Row. Faster Pussycat.
Motley Crue.
Firehouse.
Poison.
Trickster.
Cinderella.
Slaughter.
Lillian X.
Lillian. Lillian.
Rat.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good
Doc
one.
and Warren.
Cinderella.
Faster Pussycat.
Van Halen.
Wasp.
Enough's enough.
Driving and crying.
All right, enough's enough.
Lillian. Don't forget now.
All right, now the big
Fired.
thing
You're out
for
of the van, dude. You've
that's
just
it.
crossed the line.
Stem just lost a member.
Again.
Look at this. Bands are notorious for end of tour tricks. Any good ones?
The pranks. Yeah, we pulled one on Trivium when we were on tour with them. Joe and myself and one of our techs walked up to a porn shop, and we got a couple decks of naked males, jocks. And they were aroused jocks. And we
They were
took them
Greg
and
Johnson.
littered the stage with them. And they were everywhere, all over their gear, on their monitors. We signed and we put them all over their dressing room, in their bags, in their clothes, in their van.
Some of them even made them on the Chimera's, Chris's sample table
Oh no!
during this set.
The guys in Trivium had a banner that covered up their amps, said Trivium on them, and they Velcroed them up. And me and Hoops, we took black gaff tape and taped it up over the Velcro, so when the road crew went up to put the banner up before they played, it wasn't going up, so we got to watch their crew even have a panic attack before Trivium went on.
It was fun watching our techs, the Nash and the Hoops, sit there and devise plans and things to do.
Yeah.
Instead of,
So how long does it usually take to get a trick like this for end of tour? Do you guys really start planning
We found out that
First day?
we heard that they were going to do something to us, and we were like, oh, That's it. We're retaliating.
They really got us, though. They
Preemptive
put
strike.
toilet paper on our van, and it rained and washed it all off. They got us. They busted me, though. They left the roll on top of the van. I ran over there, and I was about like 7 layers into the van, and one of their techs, Mikey, walks out. He's like, "Gotcha." I threw the roll at him and ran.
He TP'd him to the van, too.
Oh, God. You know what? Now I'm wishing I could go on tour with you guys.
Oh, yeah, and we killed their singer. Prank.
Just kidding.
Last show prank. We killed your singer. It's a prank.
More with Stemm coming up. Fuel coming up after the break. Make sure you guys stick around.
No.
Big pit for that one.
Yeah.
Steve got jumped by metalheads.
Fuel show.
Steve got beat up at Fuel.
Yeah.
Keeping him away from the Dave Matthews tour.
Steve could go to metal show after metal show and walk out unscathed. He goes to Counting Crows and he gets jumped.
There he is. Kill him.
And do you have this big target on your chest for that, or?
That's why I hate hippie shirt that kind of.
Steve got knifed at the Goo Goo Doll show.
Out with us. Hi guys.
What's up?
Well, Stemm has been hanging out during Shades of Metal. They've hung out after Shades of Metal, and they're still hanging out.
I'll be back to work soon, Billy.
Actually, TJ, if anybody didn't know, happy birthday, TJ.
Thank you. If you don't sound drinking.
Yeah, buy TJ a shot. And actually, they should buy TJ a shot of Jägermeister. That would be a good thing to buy.
Why would they buy him that?
Because it's delicious.
Oh, yes.
And it makes you smart and good looking.
What was that drink again?
I believe it was called the Jägermeister.
Oh, yum.
I guess I know who my new sponsor is going to be. And actually, big question I have for you guys. How would you guys like an invite for Edgefest?
What do you want us to do?
How would you guys like to play at Edgefest?
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys in?
Absolutely.
Want to
Thank
serve
you.
Beer or something. Yeah, no, we'll play.
There it is, folks.
Cool, thanks.
The exclusive on Shades. Stemm, a part of Edgefest.
Josh.
And Bull.
And Bull. Oh, wait. We forgot one, I think. Carrie.
Definitely.
Adam 12. Adam. Shred Reagan. The fugitive even gets a shout out. What the hell?
No. More.
So, you guys, what are you guys doing now? Well, one of you guys got to go to work.
Going to the barrel house.
I'm drinking because my buddy Gino tossed me some new ink today. I'm going to go back over to his house and
Dude, that's nice.
slam some down. Yeah, he threw the logo on my hand.
I like that.
He did a good job. Thanks, Gino. I'm drinking at work.
Steve needs a job.
I'm going to do some shots and go drive a fork truck around.
Well, guys, I got to, first of all, thank you. Thank you for coming in. It's absolutely amazing. You guys, you don't know how much I appreciate this. Seriously.
Get you out of the show, hanging out, drinking.
And actually, let's throw some shows out you guys got coming up. You got May 13th
Yeah.
down in Erie.
Erie, Pennsylvania.
And who's playing with you down there?
Yeah, our boys Waiting for Never, fellow Jägermeister band. It's
Okay.
their hometown. And then on Saturday, we'll be in Limestone at Rockin' Rick's, Limestone, New York. The Flood Zone at Rockin' Rick's.
And that's May 14th.
Yep.
And then Saturday, June 25th.
Yeah, we'll be in Niagara Falls at Paul Mary's with It Dies Today. That'll be their last show before they head to Ozfest, so make sure you come out and see them.
Sons of Azrael.
Yeah, Sons of Azrael is going to be on that. Flatline from Toronto, Dead Even from Cleveland. That's a band that toured with us on the Chimera tour. So it's going to be a good time.
And actually, that's only a couple weeks after my birthday, so I'll have to be coming down for that one.
Yeah.
We'll extend the
June
shades
25th.
of birthday.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe we'll.
Guys, today was on Headbangers Ball today. That was very cool.
See, I missed it because I was just absolutely whipped from my other job.
Yeah.
So I had to take my nap and then get ready, and then. So once in a while, I'll grab it, and I wish I would have known. Otherwise, I would have taped it. I'm going to try to get them in here. I have to. We got to try to get those guys in here.
Yeah, man. Try to grab their CD and throw some spins for the next week. Dude. They're awesome.
We're going to work it. We're going to work it. It's going to be cool. Stemm in studio on Shades of Metal and even after Shades of Metal. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody out there that called in and all our friends and fans. We really appreciate all your support. Thank you.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Oh, and by the way, thanks for the goodies too. That's awesome. They gave me a hat and a shirt and a keychain. Timbits, all from Jägermeister and.
Hi, Kate.
So, all right, there they are, folks. Stemm, you guys wanted them. You guys got them on Shades of Metal.